The LSU Tigers and the Florida State Seminoles. Man, what a game. It didn't let down. It didn't disappoint. Provided so much conversation. I wanna lead off here by just saying Florida State is legit. They are legit.
Yes, they are.
LSU might have some things that they're going to have to figure out, and I trust that they're actually going to figure those things out. I think they're going to figure it out. But Florida State on the offensive side has got a lot of problems. Not problems for them, problems for you as a defense. Jaheim Bell, Keon Coleman, Johnny Wilson. All right. And that's just, the guys that you can throw it to. You got Trey Benson in the backfield, and Jordan Travis can run, and their offensive line is legit. Now we're talking about their defense. They got Brandon Fisk, who everybody wanted in the portal. They got Jared Verse, right? They've got some linebackers that are dudes. They picked up Fentrell Cypress out of the portal. These guys are loaded. They are a problem, a major problem. I feel so good about having them in my Final Four playoff.
100%. And that's pretty bold because one thing I've noticed about myself is I'm so quick to give the benefit of the doubt to the establishment. I've got to figure out a way to get past that in my mind because I still was seeing Clemson as the favorite in the ACC, favorite to be in that playoff hunt when the season ends. I don't see Clemson having an answer for this Florida State team, whether they face them once or twice, I should say, whether they face them twice or just the once in the regular season. I don't see them having answers for this team. They don't have the athleticism, it appears, that Florida State clearly has, like you alluded to, on the outside and on the inside with Jaheim Bell and what can be a wicked rushing attack when you factor in Jordan Travis and again, a solid offensive line, a very stout defensive front like you're talking about, killed the transfer portal. They make me believers in the portal making weapons out of guys that didn't want to be where they were previously. A lot of times it kind of flops, and obviously they left that place for a reason, their last stop. Florida State puts them to use. And they put them on display.
Yes, they did. And I think one of the most exciting things out of the portal that they got was Keon Coleman. He's big, and he is an athlete. He's got great hips. He's got great feet. Put up a dang hat trick. Kid's a baller. Now,
100-yard hat trick.
Wild concept. Now let's flip sides and let's talk LSU for a second. LSU's got a lot of talent as well. I mean, we could pop off names: Harold Perkins, Mason Smith, who didn't play, Jaden Daniels, Malik Neighbors. They've got dudes. Mason Taylor, right? Yeah. So they're going to have to figure out something. Your quarterback shouldn't be your leading rusher. He was 15 for 64. And when I say he shouldn't be your leading rusher, it's the number of attempts. He had 15 carries. The next closest was 4, and that's what every other back had. 4 attempts for 44, 4 attempts for 4, 4 attempts for 1. That's not good.
No, that's bad. That looks like a reversion for LSU is what that looks like. It looks like they reverted back to week 1 of last year is what it looks like.
That's a fair statement. That's a very fair statement. Now, the question that everybody's talking about at this point is LSU now out of the playoff race? And I'm going to say that they are not.
Agreed.
They're not. There's more than enough time to get back in. Of course, you're going to need – I don't know that you can lose another one.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a little too costly. So it doesn't bode well for those guys, but you're going to travel. No, excuse me. Nope. You're going to travel to Tuscaloosa. Forgive me. You're going to travel to Tuscaloosa. I think you're going to host Florida. So, well, I don't know if that matters. Let me just actually glance at this so I can stop speaking out of my rear end. You're going to travel to Mississippi State. You're going to host Arkansas. That's going to be tough. You're going to travel to Oxford. You're going to host Auburn. That Auburn LSU has quickly become a conversation, by the way. Traveling to Tuscaloosa, hosting Florida, and you're going to end the season with A&M. And A&M created some conversation for themselves as well. LSU, kind of the theme of the day. You better figure it out, and you better figure it out fast.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
Because it's coming.
What are you doing when you have Harold Perkins dropping back? I think I saw the stat, maybe PFF. He dropped back like 28 times in pass coverage.
Yes.
And again, you said it just a minute ago, 12 rushes from a running back, 15 for your quarterback. It really makes me think. I don't put a lot of stock when a coach makes a comment like, well, we thought we were Georgia or something like that. I don't put a lot in that, but it kind of looks like that to me. It looks like from the top down, maybe they thought they were Georgia because they kind of just rolled the ball out there is what it seems like.
Yes.
Didn't at all play like we saw them play through the middle portion of 2022 when they were stacking wins, and they only got tougher after losing to Tennessee at home. They really only got tougher and tougher. Daniels was running a lot. I'll give him that. He was running a lot. He's fantastic at it. But that didn't look like the way they were playing last year, especially with Perkins. I mean, they had him doing phenomenal things in the rush game last year, not dropping back, not trying to use him in the wrong way. I'm going to say it's the wrong way because he's so dynamic coming after the point of attack.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't recognize that from their best ball last year. I don't think Mason Smith makes a difference in that game. I mean, sure, maybe it stops the score here or there. Maybe it makes life harder for Jordan Travis, throughout the night. But he didn't look like the missing piece for them when their offense was just kind of shooting itself in the foot. I mean, they had 17 points until the very end of this game.
Yeah.
It's like you said a moment ago, the final score is not indicative because this was a full-on blowout. This was not, and not that 45-24 isn't, but I mean, they had 17 points until breaking a long one near the end of the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Not good. Not a good performance on their end. Not a good performance on their end. They have totally changed my outlook on them. I had them winning the West. I don't know that I have them winning the West anymore. Yes,
Agreed.
Alabama played MTSU, but it was too much to not like out of LSU. However, I'll come back to what I said in the beginning. A lot of things that they can fix and a lot of things I think that they will fix.
Yeah.
How does that shake up in the SEC West division? How does that shake out for them with the playoff? Remains to be seen, right? It's only week 1.